Hi, this is Sean Spence, CEO of Armchair Telethon, and this is Armchair Diary, Story of an Entrepreneur. Now, we're a fast growth company. We've just finished month 2, and month 1 was only 3 weeks long. So, honestly, a big part of what we're doing is just trying to keep up with our growth and keep from, freaking out too much, which I am on a constant basis. I mean, it basically is a 24/7 freak out because what we're experiencing right now makes me feel like I'm in the Facebook movie. I'm in the social network. It's hard to keep up with. There's a lot to figure out. There are lots of sales to constantly make. And then there's servicing those sales. But bottom line is we've just finished month 2. So month 1 was really very good. It was enough that I could hire a couple of people, they were both full-time. Now I hired them very inexpensively because they're committed to the idea, but they are incredible people, and part of the mission is to move them up and move everybody up on the scale as quickly as possible, and that is working out. I think we're going to have them up to a really very good professional salary that meets their professional level, which is extremely high, really just within a couple of months. So I think it's going to pay off very well for them, but that is something that we're dealing with. So month 1 went really, really well, far better than I thought it could have gone. And then month 2, we increased by over 60%, roughly 60%, just a little bit over, month over month. So our growth in month 2 was 60%. And what I had decided, one, we set a super duper high goal as the stated goal, but my real goal was to have 25% growth, month 2 over month 1 in terms of sales. And then what I said though is whatever the actual growth is, that will be our goal for every month moving forward for the rest of the year. And instead of growing 25%, we actually grew just a tad over 60% month 2 over month 1. So now that's our goal for the rest of the year. Our growth for not just the rest of the year, but for the rest of the 12 months is to grow at least 60%. And so now what I've had to do is today is, I guess it's the 2nd, so we're only 2 days in, but the very first thing I did was to try to lay out, okay, where exactly are our sales for the month going to come from? Knowing that some of those sales are not going to work out, knowing that there will be other sales that happen that we were not expecting, and we're actually already seeing that happen after only just a couple of days. But what I very quickly did was laid out, okay, I can actually see where over $50,000 worth of sales could reasonably come from. Most of it very specific. This client, this client, this client. We have these meetings. These people have already requested to talk about what we're doing. And so honestly, it's a pretty decent probability that we could do 40, 50, 60,000, a lot, right? A lot of money, but more than 60%. We could end up doing 60, 70, 80% this month, which would put us into an incredible place. It would put us into a place where most individuals would be ecstatic to make that amount of money in a year. So we're feeling very good. So that's where we are. We've set our goals. We've beaten our goals, we've set new goals, and we figured out how to meet those goals and beat them. And that's really what you have to do. Whether you're moving super fast or moving at a normal rate or just building a company, what are our goals for this month? Specifically, how do we think we're going to meet those goals? This is the plan. And then throughout the month, adjusting, calibrating, thinking about it on a daily, weekly, throughout the month kind of basis, and that's what I recommend. So set your goals, meet them, figure out how to beat them, and in the end, that'll be one more step to having a successful company. This is Sean Spence. I'm CEO of Armchair Telethon. This is Armchair Diary, Story of an Entrepreneur, and thank you for joining us for another installment. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care.